George Bush's life in 13 objects. Items from family, friends, college and the White House that influenced the 41st president. 1. Poppy's glove. George Bush played baseball at Yale, as his father had, and he became captain of the university's team in 1948. Poppy, as he was known in his years as a student, was a popular player, and he was known for his sense of humor. When he was president, he kept his first baseman's glove in a drawer of his desk in the Oval Office. He oiled it regularly and often used it to concentrate, putting it on to soak his hand in while he was thinking. The sport brought Mr. Bush great pleasure. He and his wife, Barbara, often invited Houston Astros players for lunch in Texas, and he once brought President Hosni Mubarak of Egypt to a Baltimore Orioles game. Even after vascular disease began to limit Mr. Bush's movements, sports and the outdoors were still important to him. He still spent summers in Maine and enjoyed time on his The Fidelity. "Nobody asks me to be on the team anymore," he said in the HBO documentary, 41, "but with votes, I'm still in the game." 2. Skull and Bones. Mr. Bush was a member of Skull and Bones, a secretive undergraduate society at Yale. Several of his family members had also been bonesmen, including his father, brother, uncles, great-uncle and a cousin, and his son George W. Bush later became part of the group. This Skull and Bones mascot is from the Society's 1879 photo album, the year after William Howard Taft was selected for membership. For Mr. Bush, the elite network was like an extended family. Bonesmen helped him get his first job in the oil industry, and several invested in his oil ventures. Others offered financial support for his election campaigns, and some served under him as advisors, speechwriters, ambassadors and cabinet members. But being a member of an elite and secretive society also presented a challenge for Mr. Bush, who struggled to shake off an image of being out of touch with ordinary Americans. In the 1992 presidential campaign, the candidate Patrick J. Buchanan criticized Mr. Bush for having run a Skull and Bones presidency. Rumors about the society's rituals, and theories about its influence on the American government deeply frustrated Mr. Bush and his family.